Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Colonial Downs here on Monday. It is the 8th of August 2022. Gonna look at the fifth race from Colonial, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the fifth race from Colonial, which allows optional claimer purse $90,000. Races for 3-year-olds and upwards. Never won 3 races here other than the main claiming starter or state bred race, or an optional claim price $75,000. We have a field of 7 horses going to the main track. The distance of ground here of 1,700 meters, or the mile 16th trip on the Colonial main track. 1,700 meters, a mile 1/16 here in the fifth. My top selection, I'm going to go with the number 2 horse here, Hanali's Houdini. I'm going to go 2-1-7-4 in the superfecta. 2-1-7-4 super. Top selection 2 horse, Hanali's Houdini. This 6-year-old gelding by Jersey Town. Gregory Vandis trains this one. Heavy on Toledo gets the mount. They took the horse to lawn most recently here at Colonial. A mile 16th inner turf course, an option 50. And the horse finished 7 by 11 lengths that day. He was just very wide and just didn't show up. You know, they started him twice on the lawn. Once here this season, once last season here at Colonial. Last season was the better run. He's a much better dirt horse. Coming to the dirt, could be a little bit more forwardly paced. He's run good buyer numbers there. He's on his preferred surface today. I think he'd go run a good race. 2 back here in the 5th of June at Churchill, 1 mile claiming 40. He won by a neck that day. He was a little bit wide, but he stalked, he got the lead, and he held on to a very nice victory off the 2.5-month refreshing. 2.5 months prior, the 19th of March at Oakland, a mile 16th in the Essex Handicap. He finished 7th by 14 lengths there, and he was facing 2 tough competition. He just kind of hit the wall there. It wasn't his day to win. And then the Jennings at Laurel, 1 mile on the 29th of January. He finished 2nd by a neck that day. If he would have broke better, he probably would have won easily, but he horrible beginning that day. He was stupidly wide, but he was really gaining ground behind Cordmaker late. Not a bad race after all is said and done. And then on the 13th of January at Aqueduct, 1 mile optional 80, finishing 2nd by a neck. The winner, Green Light Go, really put on a show. This horse again was just 2nd best there. His final victory of 2021 came actually at Pimlico on the 31st of May, mile 16th and option 50, winning by 2 1/4 lengths from a tracking position. He won quite nicely. He's making the dirt Colonial debut today. He's training well on it. At 4-1, I'm going to use him. To recount my selection for the 5th from Colonial, let's take the 2 horse Hanali's Houdini. Let's go 2-1-7-4 in the superfecta. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.